Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. See if anybody is alive at this wee hours of the morning. 6 o'clock a.m. about here in the good old United States of America. And the world is not quite awake yet. So I don't know if any of you guys will be or not. But wanted to come on and talk about a few frames that I just picked up. And we will see if they shoot good, which I know they will. Whether I can shoot them good or not is a different story. What's up, Al? How you be, my brother? Look, you even got a little crown on your comment. What time is it by you, Al? 7 o'clock? Something like that. Let's see if anybody. Dude, this was one of the first Slingshots t-shirts that I got a couple years ago. Challenges. When we were doing the back in the day before the whole live thing kind of really caught on. We started doing these things called the Juggernaut challenges, where you had to do all the challenges live. You couldn't pre-record them, just to make it a little extra. I don't know what the crown is. It's something new that YouTube released. It's like the person who interacts the most with it, with your chat or whatever, they get a crown, I guess. It's to encourage people to comment and chat. It's early, man. Why you wake me up so early? Yeah, man, I don't know. It's gonna be roasting hot today. So now until about 8, 9 a.m. is the only time that I can get out here and actually shoot comfortably. From 9 till about 8 at night, it's gonna be roasting. And then after that, we're gonna be going to the fireworks to celebrate a little bit. What's up, Rex? How you be, man? Look at all these crowns everywhere. Number 2, number 3. Yeah, that's totally something new. Anyways, I picked up a couple of forks from Primefork, a couple of slings that I've been eyeballing for a while. And, well, one of them I have been eyeballing for a while. The other one I just picked up kind of on a whim, because I figured if I'm going to be getting one from Andre, that I should probably grab more than one, because, you know, he's shipping them overseas and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Hello, Core. How are you? So, once I saw this design called the Shredmaster by Primefork, I really wanted that one. For some reason, it just caught my eye. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But sometimes when you see slings, you just want one. You know what I mean? I don't know. All you regular slingshot shooters get it. And that one caught my eye. What's up, Luke? How you be, brother? Um, and the thing is, with the Shredmaster, I wanted a slingshot that was the colors. Sorry, this table's a little wobbly. That I wanted. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just pick one that he had already made. So I chatted with him for a little bit. He released that slingshot called the Seahorse, and it's yellow and red was the first one that he was really promoting. And yellow is like my one of my all-time favorite colors. Everything yellow I could definitely deal with. So I hit him up and I'm like, "Yo, dude, I see that seahorse. Can you make me a Shredmaster with like a pretty fair amount of yellow, mixed with like a little bit of black or a little white or something?" And that was the only guidelines I gave him. And I wanted it clipped, not wrap and tuck. So he whipped one up. You know, I mean, that dude is amazing. He knocked that thing out in like no time. And the thing that really shocked the hell out of me is from the time of him finishing it to getting to my door, and like this is hard to believe, but it's true. You know, not like I have to prove it or anything, but you can see from my first initial message, from the concept idea to getting it to my door yesterday at 2:30 in the afternoon, was 10 days. Sometimes I can't even get crap. So I don't know if he just we both got a lucky streak here and everything lined up and shipped properly with no hangups. But for somebody to get a package from overseas to here from the concept idea, so building it, you know, having the materials, building it, getting it to a completed product, packaged, shipped, and to my door, 10 days was crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna show you that one. Yeah, keep all your digits, guys. Happy 4th of July. I don't have any. Uh, well, I have all my digits, but I don't have any fireworks, so I'm not going to be losing any of my digits. Anyway, so the secondary one that I got, I'll show you that one first. This is the gecko. So the bags now, I haven't got one from Andre in quite a while, but this is the color of bags that he was using when he sent it over to me. It's kind of, it's not like a burlap. It's a pretty smooth surface, but it's cool brown. They used to be black, I think. I haven't bought one from him in a little while. My collection of Primeforks, I have 7 now. Um, and his I have to budget for. They're not crazy expensive, but they're not cheap. Um, there's some slings here that are more expensive, but there's also like a whole bunch more that are cheaper. So I can get the cheaper ones a lot quicker than the expensive ones. But you know what? You got to pamper yourself every now and then, right? So this one here is called the gecko, and this one is a beautiful, like what is that, maroon, clipped 90 millimeter. It is a brace grip, but I'm gonna shoot it pinch like I always do, and it'll shoot fine. Probably band maybe this morning and shoot it. I'm not sure yet, but definitely a very cool slingshot. This was the secondary one. This is the one that I just um, wanted to get while he was go ahead and go ahead and send one over to me, and it's really cool, man. You got multiple layers of G10, thin, little like I don't know what that's called, but those little tiny thin pieces. His fit and finish is always good, guys. So don't worry about that. If you ever are in the, I mean, when you're spending that kind of money, right? You always got to think to yourself, like, is it gonna be up to my standards or whatever? Out of all the things that I've gotten from him, um, I haven't found an issue yet. On my Koya, where my ring finger, I have a ring on that never comes off. You can even see the damn indentation when I take it off, right? It's my wedding ring. So that doesn't come off. On my Koya, that part has hit the frame quite a bit. Didn't damage it, but it roughs it up slightly. But that's not a defect in the manufacturer. That's just wear and tear when you shoot a slingshot. So that was the secondary one that I wanted. I'm surprised you don't own any cool hand Luke. You got a. Well, I remember you saying a little while back that you don't really. I can't remember exactly how you phrased it, but you would rather have somebody else shoot a frame than have it sit on the counter or something for a long time. And I get that. I look through my selection here and there, and I think to myself, am I going to shoot that one, or can somebody else shoot that and enjoy it? and sometimes I thin the herd. I do have, I think, two on eBay, right, or one on eBay right now. It's a headhunter by taking shots. It's a super awesome design, but I shot it when I first bought it, and then I threw it in the box. And I know somebody else would love to have that thing. So if you guys are looking at um, getting a headhunter, look at my eBay store. I got one up there at a very fair price. Hooligan V2. Yes, Jeremy, everybody needs a few prime forks, in my opinion. Alright, so this is the one that I actually ordered. This is the Shredmaster. He knocked it out of the park with this one. He took my colors and just ran with it. And the way he did it, I couldn't be any more happy. I mean, he put the extra little stuff here and there to separate it so it's not all one color. He did the multiple levels there, the one thin, the one thick. All that stuff is fabulous. He did, I don't know, he did a bang up job, as they say. I can't believe it. This slingshot has made me beyond happy. Absolutely love it. Now the thing that I didn't know is that, and he didn't offer because he doesn't really, that's not his style or whatever. Um, hey Andre, just talking about your work, man. I didn't know if you'd still be around or not. Beyond badass. I made my own bead because I had, well, yeah, this same this thing is color laying around. Um, good bead to put on there. I didn't realize that he made the beads, or else I would have asked him to make me one. I'll take it, man. It's a couple of things here, right? So, but hey, the thing I like, and I don't know if he meant to do this or not, is if you own light colored frames, especially G10, when you shoot and your pouch comes back and slaps like in that area there, it leaves marks. And with the way he brought this black up here, those marks will still see them nearly as much. I think that's a pretty cool touch to his little design there. So overall, I could not be happier with anything from Primefork. Like I said, I got about 7 of their frames, and none of them have defects, period. I mean, you could stare at this thing all day, and I don't think you're going to find anything to pick apart on it. All the pins line up, all the holes here. If you look at the little gaps on the sides, those are all equal. Everything is equal on this. I do not think you can find a defect on here. So if you are a little bit worried on spending more than, 20 bucks on a slingshot, if this is like your first purchase or whatever, do not worry about it. Period. You are definitely gonna get your money's worth there for sure. Luke, you did the challenge for Simple Shot. Um, I didn't do it to enter into the rules. I wanted to clarify that, guys. I just did it because everybody's doing it, and I want views on my channel, and I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. So I didn't. I measured out 33 feet. I know for a fact that's where I was at, but I didn't prove it or anything. And I did. Yesterday was a cluster, a mess. I had a few things going on, and I was just in a rush. So I shot the damn thing. I put it up on a YouTube short, and I used a song, and they freaking copyrighted it, copyright claimed me. So I took it down and then reposted it. But when I reposted it, I was in a hurry to get out the door, and I forgot to turn the damn volume down on the stupid YouTube short. So the volume of the song is cranking loud. You can't even hear what I'm talking about. Overall, it's a ridiculous. It wasn't produced well by myself. So the views were average. I got about 800 views. but it could have been a lot better. I don't know. I was just in a rush and typical crap. You know how it is. Like I started off smooth, calm, cool, collected, and then I just freaking, I don't know. I just got in a damn hurry. If you search under just double D's slings, you'll see my store. I got a handful of my own frames up there. I got one headhunter. It's a blue one. I should have brought it out. I guess I could have showed it to you sitting on the counter in the house. I got a couple of Smos HDPE frames on there. I got like a 3 pack. It's a pickle fork, TTF, and a I don't know what the other one is, but if you want some HDPE to screw around with, there's a 3 pack that I have on sale on eBay. And then I put up a 95 millimeter. I did use that cool hand, Luke, and I've ran into this many a times. So when you go to YouTube, it's only on shorts. The YouTube long form, if you use copyrighted music, they'll hit you pretty damn hard. But they allow you to extract certain audios. Take it easy, Andre. When you go to YouTube Shorts, from their selections, in their selections, if it's a 1 minute or less, use their library. If it's 1 minute or more, because now YouTube, if it's 1 minute or less, you can. But there's certain instances. Now, the bands that I've noticed do this is ACDC. All right, I've tried using ACDC a handful of times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. They will put a restricted, blocked views, and then they will end up copyright claiming you. It doesn't. It's not a copyright strike. There's differences. A copyright claim means that they are going to send it to whoever is considering you a copyright to review. If they review it and they say that it's okay for you to use, they get all the money for any royalties that you get. So your $1.50 that you're going to get from that short would go to them and not you. But the crap that they do is they will restrict where they will push it out to maybe 200 people, and then they'll wait until it gets reviewed, and then the copyright claim either removes itself or it will go into that other category where the person who owns the music gets the royalties. Trust me, I'm not a pro YouTuber, but I've gone down this road a handful of times, guys, and it's just ridiculous because if it's in their audio file, they should be able to use it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a glitch or something. So I just killed the whole damn thing and reposted it, and it instantly got pushed out on the short feed to I want to say 1,000 people or something. I don't know. It was like I said, if I would have adjusted the audio, it would have done a lot more. I guarantee it. People don't like it. They've commented a bunch of times. Good morning, Doobie. How you be? Um, they've commented a bunch of times. Why do you have the music so loud? I can't hear you talking. Like, yeah, I know. I screwed it up. I apologize. I'm human. Just realized adding audio makes a huge difference in views. Probably old news to you, but I just learned it. Man, I learn stuff every day. So old or new news, good stuff. I've been working on transitions a lot lately. I've been trying to get better at my transitions. So anyway, this one is the guy here. Yeah, that YouTube thing yesterday that I did it with the Scout. No, Scout. Damn it, the Champ. I always call this the Scout. This is the Champ. Put clips on this guy just to make it easier to use. And I cut that card with some long draw because I needed a little bit more power. So I went with the long draw. And that was super fun. Yeah, T Rex. See, that was the thing that they didn't do for a long time. They would allow you to mute all audio. That's exactly what it said. Mute all audio. And then it switched to mute music. So that's a good thing because I have a video that's probably got over 10,000 views, I guess. I think it's a Scout X maybe or something, and they copyrighted just like a 15-second section, and I had to extract audio or whatever. I don't know. It's just weird. I get it. The people who own the music need to get paid too. You never shot a champ? Wow, they're fun, man. This was my second slingshot that I ever bought. This guy here, and then I wrapped it up with this kind of cool leather stuff, and then I put some grip tape on there, and it's a shooter. Then I added the clips from Wasp, so I made it fully converted, fully functional, and super fun to shoot. I hate shooting long draw with my glasses on. I always think I'm gonna knock them off my face. Knock my glasses off my face. What's up, Ron? You've been sending me some messages again lately, and I haven't had a chance to watch them all. I saw my son shoot Luke so far. He's only a part-time shooter, we'll say, and he shoots a bright orange champ, and we actually got it wrapped up with some tubes, and he's okay at it. He shoots pretty good for not shooting much. He hasn't graduated to shooting like um, anything really small, but he can label a can pretty well. He's pretty good at it. But he shoots kind of like me. He's I don't know. His form is not the best, and I try and correct him, but sometimes kids just do what they do, man, and sometimes adults do too. Because I don't even correct my own form, so either way. Well, I do have a target up there, and I only have probably. I'm so excited to get this one. I probably have 10 shots through it. So let's see if we can get a couple more. I don't know how good I'm going to shoot this thing. It's similar to the Alpha as far as the cup style and stuff like that. I think originally it was part of the Alpha's original concepts. I think the way I understand it is that Andre designed a couple of slingshots that he was going to make for Omega, and this one was like a secondary, we'll say. Well, let's see how she shoots today. We got a 40 millimeter up there. It's a little Wasp 40. All right, I'm done. I hit it once. I gotta clean my glasses here. Sorry. I have this weird spot on there that's like right a view of me shooting. Ah, there we go. What's up, Down Under? How you be, my brother? The Eddie Frame Man. I love that video, Luke. You did really, really well on that video. Thank you for making that, man. That is probably my favorite ECST video so far. Can Vandal just did one, and his is very good too. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But Luke's is downright amazing, in my opinion, for an amateur videographer. Well, we got 2 hits on it. The yellow is really easy to see, I can tell you that. Hey, Luke, you put some thought into that, man. That's cool. You could tell that you definitely were trying, and it shows. Um, Definitely, it was good, man. At least I thought it was. Oof. Kind of just getting the feel for this. Been shooting these pouches here lately. I've always shot pit pouches, I guess, for the past long while. I didn't start off on pit pouches, but I switched over and I like them now. But I haven't shot the brown ones too much. Um, I'll tell you how I got them, right? So I was buying, what was it? I needed something. I needed something. I don't remember what. Oh, I bought a template. And so I bought a template from Omega, and over at their website, when you hit a certain dollar amount, I want to say $35 or something, you get free stuff, right? Well, free shipping, not free stuff, free shipping. And so I bought a template. I wanted to try out 20 to 12, which is what this is. I usually shoot 25 to 12, but I wanted something different. I do have a ruler, so I made a couple up, and I wanted to make a template because I'm kind of liking it. And I needed to get something. I needed like a couple more bucks or something to get the free shipping. So I bought these. And the one and only reason I bought these is well, I like pit pouches for one, but the main reason I bought them was the color. I wanted to try that out on certain slings. Okay, so this is my daily shooter. This thing never leaves my side, right? No matter what. I always have this. Well, not at work, but at home. This thing, if I'm anywhere, it's with me. And I like the way this brown and this like copper and the snake skin, it all just goes together. So I was thinking in my head, well, it's a pit pouch. It's a regular pit pouch. I know how to shoot those. I like those. Let's get a brown. Let's get it to match and see how that goes. So that turned out pretty cool. Anyway, that was the accidental pouch conversion. It wasn't really like a thing. Tell you what I've been doing with this guy too, guys. When I'm out in the yard, I don't, and it's hot out, right? I don't like having the thing around my neck, the magnet and all that. And I don't really need like to be carrying around 50 shots, but I like to have like maybe 10 or so, so I can plink at a couple of chipmunks or whatever while I'm tending to the garden over there, which is coming in pretty nice. Um, so what I have done, because I don't really like bracelets too much. Lanyards I use, but I don't have to. On my daily shooter, I use a clip like this, and I just clip it onto my belt loop or whatever. I got a vest that it can clip onto and things like that. But sorry, I got the burps. But instead of collecting things around my wrist and stuff, I just put one of these little magnets there, and now I can carry 10 shots. They don't come off too easy. Um, and then you just rip one of them off and take a shot, and then you rip another one off and you take another shot. Let's see if we can hit anything. Ooh. What up, Dean? How you be, my brother? Anybody else sneak in here? Oh, there she goes. That was a headshot. Nice. So anyway, that's my daily. Sorry, I can't do a video without showing that thing. Hey, Luke, I'm really liking it. This one, I'll tell you another quick story here, fellers. My whole life is full of stories. I When I did the card cut yesterday, I had my catch box out there. Reason that is like that is because standing where I'm at right now, at that time of day, was ridiculously hot. So I moved some stuff and I stood in the shade to shoot that one. But then I've tried to cut cars before, right? It's not like anything new. We've all done it, but I haven't done it in a little while. And I remember the last time I tried it, the problem that I was having was with my normal setup. Um, I shoot like super slow, dude, like 200 feet per second maybe. Uh, I don't I don't need a lot of speed to hit a 40. What you just got to find whatever you like. But for me, 200 feet per second is fine. I wish I could get a little bit more, but for my draw style, length, and the weight and everything, I can shoot that flavor all day long, and I'm fine. But I know that for me, that wasn't quite cutting the card the last time I tried it. So this time around, I just went straight to long draw because I figured I didn't crony it, but I want to bet it was probably, I don't know, 250 or something. It felt like. So I was gonna cut a set of bands. I do have a template for long draw, but I was like, man, I'm pretty damn lazy and it's pretty hot. So I remembered I had this tin inside my house, and on the top of the tin it said long draw bands that I had written on there. So I cracked it open, and there was some long draw bands pre-cut in there, and they had this pit pouch on there, purple, green, and from the feel of it, this is point .4, if I had to guess. It's definitely not point .5, and maybe 0.45, but usually I would buy point .4 when I was into that kind of stuff. And I believe this is SWC, South Wales Caddy. That sucks, man. Sometimes you got to do that though, if it's not good. So let's see if we can do anything with this long draw. I'd be happy if I hit the catch box. Took me a while to remember how to do it yesterday. Oh, dude, that was right below it. That was right below it. Dead center, but right below it. I think that was just luck. I would have hit the card though if there was a card up there. You gotta think positive, right? That was up and to the right. I am not a professional long draw shooter here, guys. So I shoot high because I'm not bringing my anchor up because I'm scared of hitting my glasses. So the only way I'm going to be able to correct any of that is to try and gap shoot, aim below the target. You can hear the difference in the speed. But yeah, that whole glasses thing is throwing me off. Oh, that was close. I want to hit it once. Long draw is fun, man. I'll give you that. One thing I noticed is that after a while, I don't know if it's just something you got to get used to. There we go. I got her. Long draw hurts my fingers after a while. I don't know if it's just something you have to get used to or what. But when I first shot it, I dedicated like a whole month to trying to learn. This was a long time ago, and I didn't shoot any short draw. I just forced myself. And I got really consistent with long draw. But this joint right here, dude, it was just like on fire, man. And I don't know if maybe that would have went away if I would have pushed through it. But I cannot believe the amount of pain that caused my hands. So I didn't stick with it for one. Two, I hate shooting that in the wind, but that's just because I'm a sissy. Been trying short draw lately. You know what? I talk too much trash. You are pretty. Well, thank you. I try. Is it my beautiful blue eyes? My luscious lips? Been trying short draw lately to try to be consistent for knockdowns. I have not done anything with knockdowns since the tournament. They sure are fun to shoot, though, aren't they? get used to this thing. I'm not really good at switching back and forth. Those three were consistently missing. That was a string shot. That was not the target. Ooh, that was a dead ringer right there, man. Dead center. Schmecko. I wish I had blue eyes. I think mine are blue. I haven't looked at them in a while. They're probably a little red. Take it easy, Luke. Have a good 4th of July. If you shoot fireworks, don't hurt yourself. And be thankful that we are living in a free country, man. I'm super glad to be living here. Rex, you do not suck, man. Rex is a good shooter, dude. He just likes to play it down. Got her. Oh yeah. Yes, this is a slingshot, as a matter of fact. Speedy. I want to say speedy. Speed. Tis a slingshot. And it is a very nice slingshot. We got a hit. Oh, a little bit low. Oh man, I keep shooting like right at, like if it was a clock, I'm at 5 o'clock. That was a dead shot right in the middle. 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That one was high. Dude, Rex, you are a good shot, man. Don't you sweat it. I know you don't. You're too cool to sweat it, man. I don't think Rex stresses about much of anything. And that's a good way to be. Shoot this little long draw thing again. I don't know how you shoot with glasses all the time, Rex. Well, you shoot it. Champ is a little bit smaller, I guess. What is this? Probably 83 or something? Let's put it up against another one. Compared to a 90, I'm going to say it's probably like 80, or small 80s. Oh no. Yeah, you can get hurt, definitely, if you're not careful. Ooh, that was close. High. The thing with long draw that I always found interesting. There's a hit. Was that with short draw you got your anchor, right? Like you can just stop wherever you're at. With long draw, depending on your setup, you can just keep on pulling on that damn thing. So you can change how fast, which changes the trajectory, right? 90. All right, dude, check this out. That cracks me up right there. Look at Speed's comment if it's up on your guys' thing. It says Slingshot, right? Now, that's not even like a word, right? But every time I type in my keyboard, I type Slingshot. I have to look at the keyboard. Is the O right next to the I or something? I'm glad that it doesn't happen to just me. That cracks me up, man. I know what you mean, totally, but I have to correct it. I've even posted videos where it's on the title it said shooting a slingshot or something. I have to hurry up and go back and change it. Slingshot. There we go. We're getting a couple of hits with this thing. Yeah, I know, man. I'm not giving you a hard time, Spee. I'm relating to what you did. Damn it. Didn't think I finished my coffee, but I did. I need more. Anybody got plans for the 4th? I'm not at work. That's the best plan you can have. I always shoot high, and I have to remember that. Oof, I felt that one wing right by my face. Close. What's up, Zach? How you be, my brother? Hopefully no work for you either, friend. Pal. Oh, don't ask that question, Spee. If I count my natural slingshots, I am. We're in the triple digits. I don't remember the exact number, but we were definitely over 100. And it's already getting sticky as hell out here. This one, I'm gonna have to dial this guy in. I'm not shooting it bad, but I could get better at it. I know I can. I'm dancing around the target, which is good, because that means I'm not that far off. Once again, that's probably only the 50th shot through there. What's up, Webb? Yes. Land of the free. Live free, taxed to death. Or born free? What is it? Born free? Born free, taxed to death. So most of us, if you're new, they're we shoot bearings of some sort. Slingshot ammo, if you're looking it up on like Amazon or whatever. I shoot 8mm. A lot of people shoot 9.5mm. And then there is different size ammos out there. There's bigger and smaller than that, but those are the two most common. Some guys shoot like the 7mm, if you like that sort of thing. And other dudes shoot big old gigantic balls. I think I just like walked all the way around the target. Hello, Ariel Flu. Hola. How are you? Welcome to the channel. This channel we are shooting slingshots, and this is my beautiful custom slingshot by Primefork Catapults. You too can be the owner of one of these. Just visit his website. Yeah, dude, I danced all around it. That's okay, man. There we go. We're playing around the world, see? There's 2 hits in a row. Let's see if we can get 3. Don't hold your breath, you might die. Yeah, we can't get 3. Cool thing about slingshots is you can't let that stuff stress you. If I get out here and take my time and turn the camera off and just get in the zone and just relax and find my inner peace, I will shoot better. I must shoot better. I have to become the ball. Be the ball. Oh, that time I was the ball and I hit the target. Yeah. I'm loving this thing, Andre. I cannot be happier. This is like Christmas to me. My birthday is in July, so we'll call it my birthday present, even though I paid for it with my own damn money. There's a hit. Show how you load the pouch and pinch an anchor on your face. Hey, I inspired you. For me, I just grab that there with the ball there, take my finger there, switch it around with that one there, and then the ball magically appears. And I put my pointer finger below it, my thumb on top. I try and find an equal spot there, and then pull back and shoot. Anchor is in this general area. Ooh, and I hit the squirrel. She's every bit of 20 meters. Take it easy, Zach. Have a good day, man. Don't fry. Don't get burned up, man. Take it easy, Spee. I'm glad you came in here and hung out for a little bit. I appreciate all the nice comments and words. I wonder if I can hit that other one over there. A little gopher. She's kind of hiding. Got her. Nice. This is a good shooting slingshot, guys. Don't let my shooting discourage you. Thing that people don't think about too much is like thicknesses. A couple of hits. Thicknesses, palm swells, all that stuff will definitely change how you shoot. You know, my daily shooter is half the size of this thing. If you compare them side by side. So that's that one there. That's this one here. Get them lined up. So this is what my hand is used to holding and shooting every day. So to adjust a little bit, it's not that difficult for some people, but for me it takes a little while. Yeah, a couple of likes would be cool. I haven't gone live in a month. I don't really like the lives much anymore, to be honest. But you still got to do it to show that you're still alive. The only part I like about lives is this right here. You see this? It's chat. That's you. You guys. That's the one and only reason I like lives. I don't really care for shooting too much on lives, but I enjoy the camaraderie. And I enjoy seeing that you guys are still alive and well. That's the one and only reason I do it. And we're getting some hits. It's starting to get tighter. We're getting there. She's starting to pucker. Yeah, you could definitely make one. It's not hard to create. It's just hard to maintain. If you put the effort in, then it will eventually show. Lots of people try and then they give up just a little bit too early before their channel takes off. You can't let it get discouraging, because it will sometimes. And we're starting to get a little more consistent. Webb, take a break, man. Hopefully you get a day off here. Like, take a chill, man. It feels good to be not at work. I'm really loving that. Get to hang out with my family today. Get to do a little bit of shooting. Don't really have anything that has to be done. Thank God. Life is good, dude. It really is. If I get, you know what? After this live, I'm gonna get my punk ass a gigantic coffee, and then life is gonna be even more fabulous. We knickerbocked it. This is what I'm shooting, guys. If you just popped in and you haven't seen yet, this is the Shredmaster, and I am absolutely loving this thing. He knocked it out of the frickin' park. Whew. That's cool, Rex. See, that's everybody's got their own thing, man. I started it to in a completely different thing, man. And what do they say? They sidelined or whatever. Phew, man. Web, that is rough, dude. But I hope, hopefully, you'll get where you need to get, man. We all do whatever we do for a reason, right? Looking to the future. Hopefully, whatever you got to do is gonna work towards your end goal, man. Yeah, Doobie. That was what I started it on, was RC stuff. And yes, the track has a lot of weeds on it right now. I run Traxxas. I'll probably lose a lot of people, right? Because nobody's like I thought he was shooting a slingshot. But anyway, I run Traxxas. I don't care. I'll talk about it anyway. I run Traxxas, and their motors run hot, man, and their computers, their ESCs run hot too. So on a hot day, if I have cooling fans on them and everything, and they still get burning hot, so you have to be careful on how long you run them. So usually spring and fall is when we tear it up. Me and my son, we drive them things like mad. But in the heat of the summer, it's not as much fun because they just get scorching hot. I nicked it. Didn't flip it. Ah, the dead hit right in the center. But we love it. Um, I absolutely love driving RC stuff. I got these badass paddle tires on all my setup now, so this looks like a whole dust bowl out there. When when you get going, man, you can't even see the other side of the track when we really get rolling. Used to have a couple of buddies that would come over, and we'd have four of them out there running. That got super intense, very fun. So yes, it is still a thing. How old am I? Um, in this month, I will be turning 47. I think. What is this? 2025? Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a couple more consistent. Still not hitting every time. I don't think anybody does, other than the really good shooters, which I am not. Yeah, I could. I currently have my two-wheel drive slashes that I run. Those are my straight up freaking workhorses, man. Those things we just tear up, dude. I'm talking jump them into the fence, bang them off everything and anything. And yes, they do break, but those things can work, dude. Oh, I don't know, man. A little bit longer. Why is somebody else going live? Web. I figured like somebody would probably be going live on a day off for a lot of us. Yeah, I did shoot. I tried to shoot that. That was a hard shot, man. I ended up screwing up that body for it was my son's too. I'm like, drive it around. Just keep driving over there around that corner, and I'm gonna shoot a can off the top of that thing. Yeah. All right, Webb. Well, good luck, man. Don't work too hard. Hopefully, you can come back out if I'm still on here. I'm just killing a little bit of time in the morning before it gets hot. Kyosho Mini Z? Hell yeah. Those things are cool, man. Yes, I do, Tyrell. And he is an amazing young man. We don't go on YouTube too much with the kids. I don't know. That's weird. Things are weird. People are weird. My wife posts way too much stuff on Facebook, but I can't control that too much. I'm not the type of person who's gonna tell her what she can and can't do. We talk about things, and it is what it is. Got a little catch box out there. Oh, got it. That's a little closer than 10 meters though. I have a four-wheel drive slash Bronco body on it. I love that truck. Then I have a slash built Fiesta. It's the Fiesta ST. I do have a wife, and she is amazing, Tyrell. And you sound like an amazing person too. I appreciate all of your feedback here, man. Your contributions to my channel have exceeded everyone else's. There we go. Hell yeah. All right, Webb, take it easy, man. Don't work too hard. Try and get a little break, man. We all need one every now and then, right? Hey, brother, man. Happy 4th, Dave. Oh yeah, my wife is amazing. She is. We've been together for quite a while, I guess. I have to think about that. 12, 12 years, I think we've been together. 12 years, something like that. She don't do the YouTube thing at all. Period. She doesn't. She does her own stuff though. She has her own business that she's in the process of growing. It's a holistic healing. She's super into all the healthy stuff. Unlike, well, you know, with a body like this, you can definitely tell that I am into the healthy stuff too. No, she is super awesome. There we go. Sketchy, what up, my brother? This is Peace and Slingshots by Michael. Michael Guerini. Peace and Slingshots. This is the first or second slingshot shirt I ever got because I bought one from Tim Henry, Coyote Customs. Very similar time. When I was first getting into slings, I was like, oh man, I gotta get me some slingshot stuff to like wear and stuff. And yeah, so I don't know. I got one from Michael, and I got one from uh, Tim Henry, Coyote Customs, and now I have a whole plethora of shirts. Got some Taking Shots shirts, some Omega Slings shirts, Cool Hand Luke, 2 different ECSTs. Nice little sling collection. And of course, a couple of my own. I would love a sketchy shirt. Speaking of sketchy, um, so there's this Discord thing going on, and it is actually a really cool idea. And I think Sketchy and Weston maybe made it. I lost track of who created it. Um, I joined it and then I left it, and I wanted to tell you that it was not because of any kind of weird stuff. Because I know after that whole tournament thing last time around, people are whatever. They think that sometimes they think too much, and I left the Discord not for any reason at all, other than I just don't want to dip in and dip out. I'm the type of person where once I do stuff, I want to get in and stay active, and I'm just finding that it's not where I'm at right now. I want to keep the link because I have a feeling I'm going to jump back into that one because I really love what you're doing with it, Sketchy. He puts in a lot of work to make this whole slingshot thing more available and better for everyone else, and he's a hell of a good guy. Subscribe to his channel, by the way, Sketchy Slings, right there. Go give him a sub. He's a good dude. I only met him once in person, but definitely a cool dude, man. And he makes some pretty good stuff too, huh? What was that red slingshot you made? I can't remember what it's called. It's like that cool looking clear stuff. What's up, second place, Joe? How you be? Can't remember what you called it, but it looks super cool. It was like a reddish, orangish, clearish looking plexiglass kind of flavor looking thing. But it's damn neat. But anyway, I just wanted to clear that up, Sketchy. I'm not part of that Discord right now, but it has nothing to do with anything personal wise. So if anybody in there says that I left it because I don't like somebody or something, none of that is true. Ooh, I think I heard something. Shooting to the left with this guy a lot. There we go. Got her. Yeah, that's totally cool, Sketchy. I like what you're doing with it. And it was, you know what? I've never used it before, and it's super easy to use and like super fun, man. Like for real, I enjoyed it. It's just I can't. I don't know. I have like this love hate relationship thing with my phone, dude. Right? Like I want to be the person who says, "Yeah, no, we want to keep it clean, dude." I mean, I get that totally, my brother. I'm just glad that you're doing it, to be honest, because I think that that's going to be a pretty cool thing once you get it down to wherever you want it to be and you open it up or whatever. I mean, the sky's the limit, I guess. It could blow up, dude, in a good way. But yeah, you'll probably get some weirdos in there, bad weirdos. I mean, I'm a weirdo, but you know what I mean. You'll have to you'll have to get it. You'll have to. I don't know if there's a watchdog on there somehow you can do, but you'll have to get people to be play nice, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't want like I'm already on Facebook enough. I don't go on there like all day. I'm not that type of dude, but I do check it a handful of times throughout the day, and then I post um, probably once a week. All the posting that goes on there is from my wife because we share an account. But when I post to like obviously USA Sling Shooters or whatever, I'll post there maybe once a week at the most. But then I'm on YouTube, and then I'm on whatever. So it's like I keep adding more and more. It's like, dude, life. Sometimes I feel like life is just passing by us, and we're staring at these damn things. So I go through these moods and phases where I'm like, dude, like put the phone down for poop's sake. And I'm not even as bad as like some people, dude. Like some younger people, man, I swear, dude, like real young, they're like glued to these things. Hell yeah. That's good, Sketchy. Hopefully that all works out, man. Hopefully you can get it rolling, dude. I like the idea of all the different like threads and stuff, I guess you call it, right? Showing my age now, right? Um, they have it set up. I mean, I don't know if you want anybody to talk about it or whatever, but I don't know much about the whole thing. But you have different threads that you click on, and then those conversations come down, and those are all like within whatever the title is. So that's pretty neat. Man, it is humid as heck. There we go. Doggy. She's a hot one, Captain. Should I set up something else? I'm gonna go collect a little bit of ammo, guys, and then I'm gonna set up a different target just for a minute or two. We'll shoot a little bit longer. And now we have to deal with AI stuff too. Yeah, it's crazy. forget that I have my microphone on. Go down there and start farting and cussing under my breath and shit. I'm sorry, I'm not even supposed to cuss. Jeez, they just roll out. Right on, man. Good, I'm glad the audio is sounding good. Hopefully didn't catch all the weird stuff I mumble when I walk down to grab some more ammo. And I think what you guys are doing is great. Whatever you can do to stretch the outreach, I guess, to this sport, because it is, I mean, it's growing. It's definitely growing quite a bit. And what you're doing is going to appeal, I think, to some of the younger folk, which is pretty cool. It appeals to us old geezers too, but we just got to learn how to do it. Yeah, I think I just saw. I switched up to a Timber 26 target down there. It's a leather target. And it is a 40 millimeter, but it's been beat down quite a bit, so it's stretched out a little bit. Balearic sling? Enlighten me. Yes. Dave Z is an audio, what do they call it? Audio critic? Perfectionist? Timber 26 always give you a good sound when they hit. When you miss, they don't make a sound at all. But when they hit, they slap like you wouldn't believe. And I'm showing you a perfect example of that right now. Yeah. Dude, dance. Well, if my object was to not hit the target, I have succeeded. Did David use that metal ball to kill Goliath? I'm not sure. Probably a stone if I had to guess. But man, he must have been one hell of a shot, right? Engineer. There you go. That's the word I was reaching for. That's a hit. There we go. Got two. Swing and a miss. Oh, there's a chipmunk out there, dude. Oh, baby. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can get him in a good spot. All right, check it out. Live. Where'd he go? There he is. See if he's, you gotta look past this little curtain here. He's not quite in the viewing material, in the viewing area yet. There he goes. Stand still for a second, you little rat. Oh, he's not quite in a good spot. Damn it. Oh, that little rat. Dude. All right, so. Oh my God. He was from here to there without measuring it. I'm going to say it's probably 15 to 16 meters. And, you know, you obviously, when you're shooting at live critters, you want to shoot at their head. And you want to make sure that you take them and send them to heaven humanely. And that was enough to where if he had buck teeth like myself, it probably would have hit him. It was right in front of him. But it is what it is. See if he comes back out or not. Sorry guys, I don't find enjoyment in killing like cats, alright? And I don't shoot to like hunt to eat. I have plenty of food in my fridge, but I do shoot chipmunks because they are considered a nuisance out here. It's legal to shoot. There's no repercussions for it. And it stops them from doing damage to digging. They dig and they go up in between the house here and the siding. They like to tear everything up. So it is not illegal and it is humane. I don't do it to torture them. I don't shoot stones, Daniel, just because I don't like the way they are not round. Ran back in the house. Oh yeah, okay. So you're talking about like I think they call them a shepherd's sling also, right? I made one of those, a very simple one out of like paracord, and was not good at it. But I wasn't shooting rocks either. I was practicing with like rubber balls. But yeah, I hit my car, I hit neighbor's house, all sorts of stuff. I was able to hit a target though eventually. Ooh, I grazed it. That's 3 in a row. Grazed the top of it. We got 4 in a row. 2 good hits, 2 grazers. Oh, and a miss. 4 out of 5. That's alright. Yeah, the shepherd sling is rough, dude. I could never figure out how to work that good. There's a dude on here. I don't know if he still posts anymore. It was Blind Squirrel Rock Chucker. Very cool dude. Actually met him at ECST 2024. His whole channel was dedicated to shooting like a shepherd sling, and he's actually pretty darn good at it. I could never get that good. Just because I didn't want to. If I had like an open field, I guess I could try it more. But with limited space back here, the amount of carnage that could happen in the wrong way exceeded the enjoyment factor. So I stopped. I got her to spin, but it wasn't a good sound. I hit it on the far left side. That was a good one. Dead center. Those are the best. Dead center, schmacky. Come on, Chippy. Like I said, guys, it's not illegal to shoot a chipmunk. So if anybody gets butthurt about that, I apologize. Love that sound, man. That's Timber 26. He sells them on his own, and they were selling them at Omega for a while. I got my first Timber 26 way before Omega was even a thing. Damn, that's 3 in a row. Let's see if we can get 4. We got 4. Let's keep this thing rolling here, man. See if we can get 5. Oh, 4 out of 5 again. Yeah, it totally bashed off the side of my car and stuff. That was fun. Steve Jackson, a good multi-purpose slingshot to start off with. Well, there's quite a few out there. If you're looking at price point, there's 2 major companies in the United States. Okay, there's one is Omega Slings, which is these guys here, OmegaSlingsUSA.com. Check them out. The second one, which is bigger and which was before Omega Slings, is Simple Shot. Simple Shot is also an excellent company if you're in the United States. Both of those places will set you up with a slingshot of some sort that can get you rolling. What I started off with was a Scout. It's a slingshot that you can shoot over the top or through the fork. It has clips, comes with a band set, comes with some ammo, and the price point is great. If you go to Omega Slings, you can buy also slingshots for even less money. The most affordable one they have, I think, is about 15 bucks, $14. It can also be shot over the top or through the fork, but you will have to get some bands and your ammo on your own. If you go look overseas, they have, Layton's Caddies makes a ton of HDP frames at a very, very affordable price and very high quality stuff. Wasp Slingshots makes an amazing amount of slingshots that are very, very affordable too. So you guys got tons and tons and tons of things to choose from nowadays. But as far as the first one, what I would look for if I was starting all over again, I would look for one that I could shoot in more than one way. Because you may not like to shoot over the top, which is this orientation here. You may like through the fork better. Those are the two basic orientations. So if you can find a slingshot that does both of those, then you have chances to try both ways and then decide which you like better, or maybe you like to shoot them both. Some band sets to start with would be cool, because then you don't have to worry about making any. And then some ammo. If you got some clay ammo and some steel ammo with it, that would be perfect. So I would check those two main websites if you're in the United States, Omega Slings and Simple Shot. There's no reason we can't get along, fellers. I like both companies, but my love is Omega Slings because I know the owner, so I'm kind of partial to him. I used to be two of them. One of them decided to leave to pursue better things, I guess. And the other owner stayed. Both very good guys. Friends with them both, but that's why I'm partial with them. But Simple Shot is an excellent company. I think that they produce some of the best stuff out there. And without them, a lot of us wouldn't be slinging. So those would be my two recommendations. Of course. What's up, Dave? Outdoor slanging. Got a good old crowd up in here. Broke my bay window with a separate sling. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, that would be horrible, man. We'd be trying out that lifetime warranty on the windows. We got all new windows probably 3 years ago, and I haven't had to use the warranty yet, which is shocking for the amount of crap that goes on in this backyard. Pete, how are you, my brother? Pete has been off of the slingshots for a little while, and he is back now. That was a speed bump. Bad release. That was just a bad shot. Yeah. Meh. Meh. Oh, dude. Yes. I actually I do have like a membership thing, right? I don't keep up with it too much. All right, take it easy, Sketchy. Keep going, man. Wash your ass. Hope you guys enjoy your day off. Enjoy it with the family, and not at work, hopefully. Yeah, Dave. Under the membership channel, or the membership part of my channel, I did have a couple of blooper reels that were involved a lot of cussing. Oof, close. Real close. There we go. Outdoor slinging. What's up? Oh, a few more shots here, boys. Yeah, Ain't nobody need to pay to hear me cuss. You know, I did the subscriptions like as just like a trial thing, and I appreciate the people that have signed up, but I feel like I neglect them all the time because I don't do a damn thing for them. So you guys are amazing people, but I don't really know what to. Like, I don't really have any good ideas. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, if I put out a separate video for like subscription only, how would you guys enjoy that? Is anybody even in here that's subscribed? Or well, you're all subscribed, but members, that's what it's called. Dude, the cool thing about this, right? I wanted to mention that earlier and I forgot. On this slingshot, if you just stepped in here, guys, this is the shredmaster, and this is made by Primefork. Andre made this one up to the exact colors that I wanted, and he knocked it out of the park. Um, but the other thing I want to mention is when you grip this thing, he put this centerpiece that comes up right here, and when you grip it from my fingers, that cutout there is just like perfect, man. Like it just fits right there without hitting any of this. It just locks right in. I don't know. Everything about it is just fabulous. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's like my real brother. In case you guys are wondering, Mr. Dave Z. Probably less than 5 minutes to get to my house. 3 minutes. My whole family lives pretty close, which is a beautiful thing. If you ain't got family, what do you really got, right? That's a good one there. Let me see this right here. Yeah, membership is odd to me. Yeah, I think, like I said, I just did it as when you first get monetized, you're like, ooh, I want to do this, I want to do that, blah, blah, blah. This is cool, right? Yeah. And it is cool that people actually are willing to do that. Um, and I'm subscribed to like a couple of channels too. But when I sit there and I think about it, like what what are they getting? So if you want to leave my membership, I will not hold it against you guys. Don't I don't think you would even feel obligated, but if you do feel obligated, don't. If I had 0 members, I would be okay with it. I just don't work at it. I don't need to. Um, I don't know what to do with it. If I could ever figure out a good way to do it and to get people benefits, like true benefits of being a member, I would push it a lot harder. And I would actually talk about it a lot more. But I just don't really have any good ideas yet. Maybe one day I will. Oh, dude, hummingbird. That was only the second one I've seen. We planted all these flowers this year. Take a look at this, right? So normally I plant um, like a garden through the whole area over here, but this year I wanted to do like wildflowers and stuff. These white ones have been here every year since my wife put those in, but all these over here are new. And some are sunflowers, the taller ones, but I didn't want the gigantic ones. I wanted some of the, I think they call them dwarfs or something. But these are all like natural flowers here, and they're supposed to bring butterflies and hummingbirds and stuff, and it's starting to work, man. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the peppers and the garlics and stuff are coming in pretty decent. Well, the garlics have already pulled. I always say the wrong stupid shit. So the garlics were right behind these white things. Those are pulled, dried, cut, and ready to actually almost eat. Um, I have peppers though. Peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers that are all starting to grow, and some marijuana. Are we talking about this thing or this one? This is just a Menards bucket, I think. These I actually spray painted. I had some weird green, and I was trying to, you know how you do those, see those houses that actually look nice, where they where they have like these vivid colors out front and stuff, and it like matches your front door and stuff. That's what I kind of wanted to do, but yeah, my talents at house design are not the greatest. Oh, three in a row. Those are all good hits too. Oh, only 3. I think those are just Menards buckets there. I don't even know where the hell I acquired them. And then these are just flower pots that I painted with Krylon. It was called Key Lime or something. It was a really cool color. I bought it for something else. I bought it to paint. What the hell did I? Oh, I don't know what I bought it for originally. Yes, my garlic is drying and ready to go in my mouth. Oh, hell yeah. Remember those? They used to have those bucket liners that you would put around the edges, where you could shove your screwdrivers and stuff if you're like a handyman or you had specialty tools or something. Those are always pretty damn cool. Lots of jets, people traveling. There we go. Had to get a hit. That's cool, right? We have them. They come here in the past, but they just are. We don't get like swarms of them. The hummingbirds. I like it when they actually land, right? It's kind of cool when you see them, like how delicate and small they are. They're very neat. We had a lot of blue jays. Yesterday I was getting surrounded by blue jays. They were everywhere out here. Not like a flock of them, but like a couple of them, which is not normal around here. And we've been getting some crows. We don't normally get crows out here. I haven't heard crows cawing in years. I don't know what's bringing them up here, but we definitely have crows. Take it easy outdoor slinging, outdoor OS. Thanks for popping in. Well, it's been an hour and a half, boys. I desperately am craving another cup of coffee, so I'm gonna go get one from my kitchen, and then I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful, peaceful outdoor morning before the sun comes through. You guys, thank you, Corey. You guys enjoy your 4th, and remember that to be proud to be American, no matter what's going on with the government and all the crap. If you disagree with it or whatever, I don't agree with it all either, and I never will. But I'm still proud to be an American. I'm still proud to be free. I love this country, and I always will. All right. Have a blessed day. Take it easy, y'all.